With gold prices soaring to historic highs, there's no room for hesitation on Gold Rush.
Season 15, Episode 22 finds Rick Ness, Parker Schnabel, and Tony Beets battling the cold, broken equipment, exhausted crews, and looming deadlines to finish strong. As winter begins its icy descent across the Yukon, these miners know their final decisions could make or break the season. For some, it's about survival, for others, legacy. Rick Ness, gambling big in a race against time. Rick Ness rolled the dice this season, investing more than $1 million into a bold new claim at Vegas Valley. That gamble has begun to show signs of paying off. His crew recovered $670,000 in gold last week alone. However, looming large over Rick's future is uncertainty around water rights at his Duncan Creek claim. With no guarantee he'll be able to mine there next year, this season could make or break his ability to stay in the game long term. This week, Ness left the claim temporarily to meet with the agent working on his water license in Vancouver. In his absence, longtime friend and reliable hand Brian Z. Zaremba stepped in to oversee operations. The timing couldn't have been worse. Rising groundwater levels began flooding the dig site after the crew reached below the water table, turning the cut into a muddy disaster. With Ness gone and frustrations mounting, Foreman Buzz Legault expressed growing doubts about the operation. He was tasked with digging a deeper pit to help drain the site using a water pump, but the flooding forced a temporary shutdown of the wash plant, costing them precious gold and time. Looking to recover momentum, Z turned his sights to the old pad at Raleigh Valley, the same spot where Ness once hit a major payday. But mechanical issues continued to haunt the crew. When Z's loader broke down, Ryan Kent ingeniously pulled a working sensor from Ness's side-by-side vehicle and got the loader back in action. Still, not everything could be solved with a quick fix. Ness returned from Vancouver visibly frustrated, having received no concrete answers about his water license. The uncertainty is weighing heavily. At weigh-in, the results were disappointing: 122.82 ounces, worth over $320,000, less than half of what they were hoping for. With 200 ounces still to go to meet their goal, Rick and his team are running out of time and options, but they're not giving up. Parker Schnabel, saying goodbye to a legend and pivoting for pay dirt. At Dominion Creek, Parker Schnabel is still working to claw his way out of a financial hole. He's not just trying to hit a gold goal, he's trying to save the season. And with the temperatures falling fast, every minute matters. Looking for one last shot to boost his numbers, Parker turned to Bridge Cut, a patch of thawed ground he hoped still held promise. Accompanied by Tyson Lee, one of his most trusted crew members, Parker believed there was serious gold beneath the surface gravel. They began pulling thawed pay from the perimeter and feeding it into the tried and true Big Red wash plant. But after 5 relentless months of service, Big Red had finally reached its breaking point. The side tension bars, which held the screens in place, gave out. After 12 seasons of service, bringing in a staggering 34,300 ounces worth over $53 million, Big Red was declared dead. For Parker, it was the end of an era and the beginning of a logistical scramble. He wasted no time. Parker made the call to bring in Bob, a massive idle wash plant that had been sitting untouched at Sulphur Creek for nearly 3 weeks. With Lee at the helm, the crew used a P-16 hauler to get Bob moved to Dominion Creek in just 8 hours, lightning speed in mining terms. At weigh-in, Parker's team was rewarded for their hustle. Big Red's final cleanup netted 96.02 ounces, roughly $250,000. Bob's first run delivered 290.05 ounces, worth about $766,000, thanks to deeper, richer white channel pay. Finally, Roxanne, running pay from the elbow cut, chipped in another 276.01 ounces. All told, Parker's team surged past 6,088.02 ounces, valued at over $16 million. But with Dominion still lagging and the season winding down, Parker knows it's not over yet. Tony Beets, a family empire marches to gold glory. No one is more synonymous with Klondike dominance than Tony Beets, and in episode 22, the King of the Klondike inches ever closer to a historic finish. He entered the episode just 180 ounces shy of his ambitious 5,000-ounce season goal, and with multiple wash plants churning, Beets had his sights set on Gold Glory. Tony wanted to push even further by activating a third wash plant at the Hester Cut, but swampy terrain delayed their ability to move equipment into the site. That setback didn't keep the Beets family down for long. Monica Beets proposed a pivot. She suggested targeting old gold tailings left behind by previous miners. With modern technology, those forgotten piles might still hold serious value. Tony loved the idea and surprised Monica with a brand new $500,000 wash plant, custom built to handle the massive boulders often found in tailings. As the team prepared to launch the new operation, Tony jokingly responded to Monica's hopeful "I still get a birthday present, right?" with a wry "we'll see." With help from son Mike and nephew Michael, the Beets family rallied to get the plant up and running just in time for the season's final push. At weigh-in, the family struck gold, literally. First, Sluisalot at Indian River's comeback cut extension produced 205.80 ounces, valued at $543,000, pushing them over the 5,000-ounce milestone. Mike's Trommel at Paradise Hill added another 264.76 ounces, bringing their season total to 5,290 ounces, worth nearly $14 million. For Tony, the payoff is more than just money. It's a testament to years of hard work, innovation, and family-driven determination. As Gold Rush Season 15 barrels toward its final episode, the pressure on each crew is immense. Rick Ness is facing serious uncertainty, with water license limbo casting a shadow over his future in the gold fields. Parker Schnabel has retired a legendary wash plant and taken a huge risk to hit one last payday before winter shuts him down. Tony Beets has reached his goal and then some, proving once again why he's a legend in the Klondike. There's only one episode left. Will Rick find the gold he needs to secure his mining future? Can Parker hit his target with Bob in place and time running out? And will the Beets crew push their total even higher? Don't miss the thrilling finale of Gold Rush Season 15. There's still gold in those hills, and plenty of drama to go with it. After months of high-stakes drama, broken equipment, big gambles, and even bigger gold hauls, Gold Rush Season 15 is coming to an unforgettable end. The season finale is right around the corner, and every second counts as the miners fight for their futures, their legacies, and one final golden payday. Don't miss a single moment of the heart-pounding action, the emotional highs and lows, and the incredible final gold weigh-ins.